woken up. Let's go see how he's doing.
Okay, hello and welcome to this stream, guys. Where is Jean? Just downside, I guess.
Jean!
Okay.
Hello, you two. I'm glad you got my letter. Durin's awake and waiting on the bench over there. I'm here if you need help. Just give me a shout.
Don't worry about us. We'll be fine.
Hi, Anime Guri bro. Welcome to this stream.
Oh, hey, you two. I just remembered what happened right before I passed out. Thanks for holding me back. I shudder to think what might have happened if you hadn't.
Yeah, we are doing a Durin quest, so far so good. Let's have my fifth day today.
I'm fine now. It's
and
just
we are going to complete it now.
a lot of people seem to have forgotten me.
Don't worry. We'll figure out a way to
in last
fix
story
this.
we
Why don't you
forgot
start
about
by telling us what happened?
monstered peoples.
It felt so strange. After I realized no one recognized me anymore, I suddenly felt like I'd completely
done that
lost
story?
contact with my body.
Aguri.
Abyssal power lies sealed within this body I inhabit. So when I lost my connection to it, I lost control of that power too.
Oh,
It
you
wasn't
didn't.
until I heard everyone calling my name that I was
Sure,
able to
you
reconnect
can
with
do
my
it
body.
in future. The story is so good, by the way. I really
Lost
like the story
contact with your
concept.
body? Does that mean there's something wrong with it? Sounds like we need Albedo more than ever.
I don't think the problem lies in Albedo's alchemy.
Huh. But then, why are people forgetting you? Guess
Okay.
that's what we need to figure out. That means we need Alice for sure. But it's been ages and she still hasn't been in contact.
Okay. Next riddle, I guess.
Now would be a really good time for a hint.
How could the story's budding branches even hope to reach beyond the towering walls? Leaving the castle, the witch went off in search of the tallest, grandest tree in the whole world.
Armanso. No.
High up in the canopy of that tree, she sought a
What's that tree
resting
means?
place, a refuge where the little sapling might take root.
Maybe in my opinion, Armanso
Go
should be
to
that tree.
that place, for it was there that the sapling felt
Or it's
its
a Mesus
first
tree, I
breath
guess.
of wind.
Huh?
First breath of wind.
Was that another clue? Does
No,
that mean
in
the
my
story
opinion,
isn't
that
over
should
yet?
be the part of like
Leaving the castle.
wind rights, I
It
guess.
just occurred to me. If
That
this
should be
story
a
is
fine
all
one.
about my own experiences, then wouldn't what happened after I left Simulanka be part of it too?
I'm really interested to
How could
visit.
she possibly know exactly what would happen? And even if she did, how
I
could
don't
we
know
know
who will
when the
meet
story
again
was
in next
complete?
parts.
Yeah. Since we can't reach Alice right now, we'll just have to get to the bottom of this ourselves. But first, we gotta figure out where this riddle wants us to go.
The tallest, grandest tree in the whole wide world. Huh. The only place that ever gave me that feeling was the one I ended up in right after leaving Simulanka.
So
They
Meru.
had great coffee there too. And so many books
Yeah,
you'd never
it's a
run out
Meru.
of things to read.
First time we The coffee
Think
seeds in
about it.
Sumeru.
Our search in Mondstadt
Shop.
began in a library, right?
I really
Well,
like that
Sumeru
part.
City's got one of those too, and it's
Then we
absolutely
can
huge.
purchase coffee
What do you
sheets on
say? Should we try
UA
looking
2
there?
after that.
Huh. That does kind of make sense. And it's not like Paimon's got a better idea. Alright, let's just give Jean and the others a heads up first.
Well, it sounds like you've got a plan, so I won't interfere. All I ask is that you stay safe. Albedo won't be back for some time, and until he is, we can't know for sure how dangerous Durin might be in his current state.
Durin.
I'm so sorry about what happened before.
Believe me, I'm not blaming you, and neither is anyone else here. If anything, it's the opposite. We're all just worried about you.
Worried?
Yeah, we are really worried
About
about
me?
you.
Come with me. I want to show you something.
Hmm?
As soon as they heard you were awake, they all hurried over to see how you were doing.
You all
Oh,
came to see me?
Glee.
A
Bro,
little birdie
what
told
the
me you're
hell?
working on
Glee?
finishing a storybook.
She's really
So
Anya
maybe all
from
those people
FMA.
losing their memories is just a plot twist, waiting to be resolved.
Spy X
Miss
family.
Lisa, you always seem to know how to put my mind at ease. Please, everyone, don't worry about me. When I get back, I'll find a way to complete my mother's story, and the one we started, too.
Okay, we are going to Sumeru right now. Meet who? Nahida? I get nah. Who meets this? Nilu, in my opinion. We already meet Nilu Kirara. And who left in the story parts? Wanderer, I guess. Yeah, Wanderer's only left from the story. Yeah, teleport the wrong point. God. I have to re-teleport there. Don't do that part. Sometimes things look close, but they don't.
Try and stop me!
Just happen to me like that every time. Okay, House of Pain.
Whew. After the library hunt in Mondstadt, it's not as if Paimon was expecting this to be easy. But this... yeah... this is something else.
Where do we even begin?
Even the clue this time seemed kind of cryptic.
Why all persons have librarians same issues?
Guess the best we can do is stay on the lookout for more weird things going on. Huh?
Sorry, what was that?
Wanderer.
I'm here to return Volume 5.
According to the catalog, Volume 5 of this series is not available for loan. I can't accept the return of a book that was never checked out in the first place.
Let me put it this way. My copy is complete. Yours, on the other hand, is missing large amounts of content. So you should swap it for mine instead.
Sir, you have to understand. Managing
Why
a
Wanderer
library is a
is doing
serious
that?
business, and we have protocols in place for this kind of thing. I can't just replace an important volume in our collection based on nothing more than your word.
Yeah, that is also a two-part.
Hey! Look what the Wandering Tom dragged in.
Oh, it's you.
Wandering Tom. That's a funny line.
you're doing here?
I'm a traveling scholar, as you know. Isn't a library the most natural place for me to be?
Nope.
Well, the last time we saw you was all the way in Nodcry. Paimon just didn't expect to suddenly see you in Sumeru, that's all.
There were some things I needed to come back and take care of. Some documents had gone missing, so I tracked them down, restored them to the original condition. And now, I'm here to return them. And considering what I'm planning to do next, it feels like a weight off my shoulders. What's going on with you, huh? You look like a kicked puppy.
Hat guy.
I really like
Ah,
Wanderer's
At
egoist
least you
lines.
haven't forgotten about me.
Either.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ah, I bite my tongue. Seriously.
So it's been getting worse.
Sounds like you know something we don't.
After he left Simulanka, he spent some time traveling Sumeru with me. I was working on several texts at the time, and I
So,
stumbled upon
Simulanka is
something
like
strange.
5.8 Theorycrafting.
Anytime
5 point
Durin of Simulanka was mentioned,
something
before
else.
long, the record would disappear. Which means, all the remaining records on Durin are about the evil dragon that fell on Dragonspine.
How did you even discover that?
If I remember correctly, Hat Guy loved the time he spent in Simulanka so much that he started writing a travel log.
That's
No,
besides the
4.8
point.
it's
The
really
fact
like
is,
hell.
you're not affected by the ley lines of this world. I'm sure you can grasp the implications of what that means. His case is different from mine. It's more like the world itself refuses to accept his existence. It started with a few written records, but now, it sounds like it's spread to people who never met him or didn't know him well. At this rate, the whole world might forget him altogether.
The whole world? But that includes all my friends in Mondstadt, and even Hat Guy, too. So that's what you've been worried about all this time? Why didn't you just tell me?
There are more important questions right now,
Why for us
like
to
figuring out
obsess
how
with
to
him?
fix this. That mage clearly cared a lot about her child. She left that book behind for a reason. If you want answers, isn't that the place to find them?
You think that didn't occur to us already? Problem is, we need to find the memory that unlocks the next chapter first.
Mind if I take a look?
You're offering to help us. Yeah.
I just want to know what secrets this book is hiding. Besides, I've run into a bit of red tape, so I've got time.
Of course. Be my guest.
Okay. He doesn't have it.
So, the memory we've been looking for was about you? All along?
Okay. The next quest, I guess.
The little dragon became companions with a stray cat with dark blue fur. It was a friendship born of all they had in common. He left his castle at the stray's invitation, setting out to explore the world beyond its walls. There, he grew fond of the outside world, eager to make friends and share the story of his life. Taken by the dragon story, the stray tried to write it down. But he soon realized that no matter how he tried, it would always warp into the evil dragon's tale.
world where this chapter takes place? Looks like we're at the top of some kind of gigantic tree.
This one must be about what happened to me when I first arrived in Teyvat. No wonder the memory that unlocked it was about Hat Guy. Most of my memories from that period were.
Hold on. Anyone want to explain how I ended up looking like this?
Maybe you've become a character in the story too.
Yeah, he really.
You see me as a stray cat?
A wandering Tom, to be exact. You should count yourself lucky. Of all Durin's friends, your character is by far the most memorable.
That guy
Maybe
said,
it's because I've known
nah,
Hat Guy for longer,
he's a
so my
flying guy.
impression of him is more vivid than the others.
Vivid?
Then
Then how
he
come
become
you
a cat
haven't
now.
changed one bit?
Guess that means the impression the traveler left was so vivid, it didn't need changing.
That doesn't make any sense.
Hello, everyone! Ready for today's adventure?
It's the storybook, Durin.
During.
Oh. So you're not playing yourself in this one? Does that mean the two of you have even more memorable roles to play?
This is a listener section. Makes sense. Yeah.
Where are we going today, kitty cat?
Whatever. Just follow me. Same as always.
Okie dokie! Can we chat along the way?
If you have something to say,
Just say it.
Was that seriously how the two of you communicated when you first got here?
Yep.
Yep.
Anyway,
That is a
how do we
funny
get
part.
ourselves out of here?
Usually, the narrator gives hints to help us figure out what to do. Speaking of which, about time we got some of those, don't you think?
The story's vines had woven themselves together into a giant tree, the boughs of which a little storyless dragon now paced, homeless among its leaves. He had to find a way to leave this place and set off in search of a home of his own. If he stayed, the world would erase him from its memory altogether.
To leave this place. But where am I supposed to go?
The little dragon felt completely lost. Just like the vines, the road ahead branched off into different directions, twisting and turning before disappearing into the mist. But as luck would have it, a prophetess waited up ahead. Perhaps she might know where each path might take him.
Mona's teacher, I guess. I don't know which is name. Sorry. I really don't remember the wall witch's name. I like Nicole, that's why I remember Nicole's name.
Oh, you must be the little lost dragon.
It's true. My friends and I are lost.
This meeting was no accident. The prophetess was in fact the seer witch, here to present her promised gift.
The seer witch. Oh yeah, that's Mona's teacher, right? The old hag.
Insolent child. I am the seer witch.
That is
your
good.
prophetess.
Someone
Not some
seriously
old hag.
chat my mind at that.
Now, little lost dragon, I have come to bestow the gift I once promised. A prophecy.
A prophecy?
Hear me now, for my prophecy is this. One day, the dragon from beyond the castle shall be reborn, and none may avert its coming.
The wind took the prophecy and swept it off into the distance. And so, the little dragon was shown a path to wander.
I don't understand what should I choose there.
As far as
Because
I remember,
both like of
once that alchemist from Mondstadt
line.
learned about the prophecy, he chose to stand with you against the evil dragon. So, what does any of this have to do with you being forgotten?
Oh, wise witch of prophecy. Could we trouble you with another question?
As enigmatic as she was elegant, the seer witch spoke no more, for her thoughts had long since returned to the starry firmament above.
He doesn't reply.
Chisumi actually needed her.
The seer witch was my mother's friend, so the prophecy she just gave should turn out to be helpful.
Well, it's not like we've got better options. But, if all we need to do is leave this place, which path should we take?
Why don't we take a look around?
Yeah.
As enigmatic as she was elegant. The wind kept blowing, but the little dragon had not yet resolved to follow it. Before him lay a foggy path, and where it might lead he could not tell.
If we go this way, we'll be heading back to Mondstadt, just like we planned. Out of all the options so far, this seems like the safest, right? At least we know what happens next.
He helps stop the evil dragon from returning, gets a new body, makes a whole bunch of friends, who all just forget about him.
But you didn't forget, Hat Guy.
I'm just saying, choosing this path wouldn't solve the main problem. You'd still end up being forgotten.
Huh.
Yeah, in future stories that should be.
I'm not against choosing this path. I just wonder what secrets it might be hiding.
What the hell?
me
He
think
got
about
a
it.
cat design. It's so cute, by the way. Miracle Ancient Link. Arcane Link. Ink.
I still think you should keep going, little dragon. If you leave the castle, you can accomplish something amazing and make a bunch of friends along the way.
Yeah.
Really? Let's go!
Unable to preserve his story, the little dragon wandered astray. Fortunately for him, a certain prophetess had left behind a prophecy to guide him. The wind took the prophecy and swept it off into the distance, and so the little dragon was shown a path to wander. Following the wind's guidance, the little dragon made his escape. In turn, the prophetess affirmed the little dragon's choice, leaving an extra secret as her parting gift.
Now that you've made up your mind, I shall keep my promise by explaining Fate's little trick. Long, long ago, the gods of the high heavens gave the world outside the castle a magic of its own. They called it storytelling.
That's a tricky question.
It was a magic
Because
of
I
almost
haven't
unshakable power
done
that
complete all the
governed how
story
people
quests
met,
right now.
grew close, and understood one another. Each person had a story meant for them and them alone. One whose ending was written in the heavens long ago. In truth, your story and the evil dragons are simply two versions of the same tale, and that is something the magic of storytelling cannot abide. Beyond the castle's walls, your story cannot take root, for the evil dragon's tale has done so already.
So what's that mean? What's old dragon done? If they're asking about real Durin over Teyvat, who died, what? Who tried to destroy it like monster?
So, that was the secret?
Huh.
I am confused right now because I don't understand who's that dragon.
You still don't get it? Simulanka Durin and Teyvat Durin share a special kind of connection. Their fates are mirror images of one another. While they were in two separate worlds, there may have been some mutual influence, but their fates were independent. But when Simulanka Durin came to Teyvat, a version of his fate already existed there. So, how can two fates exist at the same time? The answer is, they can't. The rules of this world don't allow it. You can't return a book you never checked out in the first place.
So, what's Durin supposed to do?
Those mages seem to have come up with quite the ingenious solution.
What?
I'm here to make a return.
As I said, there's no record of Volume 5 of this series ever being checked out.
Then just think of this as Volume 6. Based on what I know, the author was planning on publishing another volume anyway.
Okay.
The catalog does have a slot reserved for Volume 6. So, this is it?
Sure, let's go with that. All you need to know is, I'll be the one writing this series from now on.
You...
What? You should complete the line. Or you every time started to teasing us.
Remember the red tape I mentioned before? Well, I just took care of it. Now, I guess you'll be off to see your alchemist friend? It should be pretty obvious by now. He has the answers you're looking for.
Well, we do have a whole bunch of things to confirm with Albedo, that's for sure. But didn't Jean say he'd be gone for quite a while?
I'll join you. Just let me know when it's time to go.
Hat guy?
Don't sound so surprised. I'm part of this story too, aren't I?
Yep.
I'm just playing my role.
Well, yeah. But it's not that. I just feel like you want to help, but something's holding you back.
When I first realized you were being forgotten by the world, I thought it might be because you spent too much time with me. I even thought cutting our ties might be the only way to fix it.
Why would you think that?
Oh, he's Arman's story, I guess. He done with the
It doesn't matter now. Judging from the answer this book has given us, I was probably overthinking it. Just as well, with the ley lines rejecting him like this, the people who still remember him are his only remaining connection to this place. If that last fragile tie was broken, who can say what devastation his unbound body might unleash? And to think I'm one of the people keeping you here, instrumental in helping change your fate. Can't say I saw it coming.
Well, if it's good enough for Hat Guy, it's good enough for me. After all, he is about as odd as humans get.
Excuse me?
What the hell?
With some people, even if you try asking a simple question, they'll always give you a complicated answer. And the more you ask, the more complicated it gets. Truth is, Hat Guy's just That kind of guy.
Nice. So,
Whatever. All I needed was a yes or no, so we can quit it with all the back and forth.
okay.
So we can quit it with.
Wait a second, guys. We are doing our final part right now. The final part of this story. Yeah, that's day 4, but I have already opened day 5. Let's complete it today then. Oopsie, oopsie. Okay, nice. Let's connect. Just wanted to know.
Hey, a letter from the Knights of Favonius! Sounds like Albedo's back and he's waiting for us on Dragonspine. No time to waste! Let's get going!
Okay. Today is the 5th day of the story and final story day. Let me change my day first. Okay. Dragon is fine.
So this is the other Durin, huh? If this had been the dragon that ended up being revived in Mondstadt, there's no telling what kind of calamity that people would have had to endure. So, if you think about it like that, Durin's actually a hero.
What?
No, I'm just a little envious, that's all. Not everyone gets a chance to be a hero.
Actually, most of the credit belongs to Albedo.
Then again, barely anyone even remembers you at this point. So I guess there's not much left to envy.
You... Oh...
Ah, so you
Wondrous
still
scene as
remember Durin.
always.
Looks like the memory loss hasn't spread to close friends. Yet. I guess that means my memory of you must still be complete as well.
Albedo.
You're finally here! Oh, boy, do we have a whole pile of questions for you!
Oh, you're here too.
I think I've pieced together some of what happened to him. But what's your take on things?
Master Jean filled me in on what happened, and I've got a few theories. But let's get on the same page first.
Okay, you accidental with Albedo. Works things.
Well, physically, he's doing fine. His body is holding the abyssal power at bay. And there's nothing whatsoever to indicate any risk of collapse.
Okay.
So, from an alchemy
That should
point
be a
of
simply
view,
one.
there's nothing wrong with him?
The issue isn't so much that the abyssal power within him has gotten out of control. It's that the connection between his will and body is fading. If he ends up losing his conscious will, his body will fall back on its biological instincts. And that's when the abyssal power within it will take over. This book mentioned a witches' gathering. It seems like quite a few of these witches got themselves involved in Durin's case. Which brings me to my theory. Bringing Fairy Tale Durin into this world to replace the Durin on Dragonspine means using one Durin's fate to overwrite the others. But the power of alchemy alone would not be enough to pull off such a feat. It would have required the combined use of Miss Barbeloff's astrology, my teacher's alchemy, and Aunt Alice's magic. After learning of Miss Barbeloff's prophecy, Durin and I finally came up with a way to settle the Dragonspine Durin problem for good. And I took care of the alchemy side of things, which, looking back on it, seems to have been a part of their plan all along. So now, there's only one thing missing.
The magic, right?
As for the fate theory our friend in the hat just mentioned, I still can't figure out how any kind of magic could possibly influence the fate of Teyvat. But I'm certain that the answer lies within this book.
So, the reason Alice had us complete this book was to make that magic possible?
A form of magic powerful enough to rewrite fate itself.
Well, we've no time to lose. I just need to take a look at the book.
No one really needs.
The next part of the story most likely relates to me.
Magic.
So the memory that unlocks it must be connected to me too.
Huh?
The giant tree was home to a broken branch, the shape of its splintered arm aligning perfectly with the branch that had burst forth from the castle walls. Join yourself to that broken bough, for there you may take root at last, and henceforth bask in the sun and rain of the world beyond the castle. But first, fetch the stickiest clay.
I see.
Okay, we are on the city right now. The this was big. Solution.
Guided by the breeze, the little dragon arrived at an alchemist's workshop. There he was greeted by a clay figure, a child molded by the Sage Witch's hands. Though gentle in appearance, he had inherited his mother's cold, sharp wisdom. And he was determined to avert the calamity the evil dragon would bring, and so was his helper, none other than the little dragon himself.
I think
What is
the
this
last
place?
part.
It looks like it's modeled after an alchemist's workshop. Or rather, a cliched stereotype of one.
Albedo?
What the heck? What?
Hold on. Why do I look like this?
Do I?
Oh,
Seriously?
Yeah. We forgot to tell you.
Shit.
Basically, the characters in the story are reflections of how Durin sees them.
At least you're still human-shaped?
Well, since Cat Guy has taken on a different appearance too, that must mean the two of us are both characters in the story. But you, Paimon, and Durin haven't changed at all. You must be special figures in some way.
I'd like to know more about that too. But seeing as none of them can explain it, let's just concentrate on moving the plot forward.
What is Cat Guy doing there? Sitting on a bench top.
And just like that, the group stumbled upon a hidden passageway. Intricately crafted, it seemed to lead them towards another exciting chapter of the tale.
Come on! What are we waiting for? Next chapter, here we come!
Battle. What the hell, Paimon?
But this was a chapter that had not yet been written. Ahead of them was a storyless void, and they could go no further.
Okay, so we have to add that chapter, I guess.
What's the point of having a path here? Sounds like a pretty bad habit for a writer.
Or maybe we should add that part.
Over here. I found something.
What the clay figure found was none
Ido's
other
heart.
than the evil dragon's
Nah.
heart itself. Though
That's
the
not
creature
Ido.
had perished long ago, its heart was still there, pulsing away and growing warmer with every beat. And the clay alchemist knew what it meant. That the evil dragon would return one day, just as the prophecy had foretold. Yet, guided by his mother's wisdom, he foresaw another fate. If only the alchemist could bestow this heart upon the little dragon, he might be reborn in the evil dragon's stead. Only then would the evil dragon's heart grow still, and the little one inherit its tale.
Yeah, that makes sounds good.
Sounds like this chapter's about Albedo bringing me to life?
If that really was the solution, though, this would have been over the minute I finished the transmutation. So why is Durin still being forgotten?
There has to be some other reason.
This at least we can check.
Yeah, I'd like to explore the area a bit more.
Let's see.
Unless the little dragon kept moving, eventually he would be forgotten.
Okay, there's a little dragon.
There you are.
Oh, hello there.
Hey! It's Mini Durin again! What are you doing holed up in here?
I was worried I'd scare everyone off, so I've been hiding out here all this time.
Just
You must
thinking,
be
yeah.
really nervous, huh?
I guess I am a little nervous, but I'm also excited. I'm gonna get to stop the evil dragon and even become a human. It's all thanks to that clay man. He's the one who talked me into it. And once I'm a human, I'll be able to make loads of friends and do tons of important things.
You'll make lots of friends, that's for sure. And go on many unforgettable adventures.
I'm so glad to hear it. The only thing is, the clay man said becoming human isn't gonna be easy. So I'm feeling a little anxious too.
He's right about that. Even if you manage to become a human,
Hi, bro.
there will
Welcome to this
always
stream.
be tougher challenges on the road ahead.
Really?
But even so, your friends will be there to help you.
Oh? Then I'm not afraid.
ML Karma, bro.
Funny,
Hi,
isn't it?
welcome to this stream.
After
We are
talking
doing a
to
Durin
you,
Quest.
I'm not
Day
afraid
5.
anymore either.
That story is so
So-
big.
Are you ready now?
Yep, I'm ready to become a human.
That
What
makes
the clay
sounds
figure
like
found was none
Wait.
other than the evil dragon's heart itself. Though the creature had perished long ago, its heart was still there, pulsing away and growing warmer with every beat. And the clay alchemist knew what it meant. That the evil dragon would return one day, just as the prophecy had foretold. Yet, guided by his mother's wisdom, he foresaw another fate. If only the alchemist could bestow this heart upon the little dragon, he might be reborn in the evil dragon's stead. Only then would the evil dragon's heart grow still, and the little one inherit its tale. At last, the little dragon accepted the evil dragon's heart, and a new life came into being.
Okay, that's why we done shape,
The evil
change our shape,
dragon's
I
heart
guess.
beat in his chest, and the
That
little
makes
dragon's
sense.
soul guided him forward. Thus did the prophecy hold true, even as fate had been rewritten. And so was the little dragon born anew.
Mhm. That makes sense why we didn't change our figures, like in Durin, Paimon,
Happy ending! That must be the last
and
step,
Traveler.
right? Woohoo! We completed the story!
Born anew, the little dragon set off once more, his story far from over.
What the hell?
Huh? So, that wasn't the end?
What comes next might be the most crucial part of all. The real last step.
If fate really is as devious as they say, then I say, show us what you've got.
Wow!
Yep.
You're all so serious all of a sudden.
So we are fighting to Durin here, and now I don't know.
Durin, are you alright?
The evil dragon's heart was now one with the little dragon, yet the dark power within it still lingered.
Bro has
Would
two
the
hearts
little
right
dragon
now.
dare to hold this power
Ah,
back?
that's
Or
why
would he simply
the skin they
give in?
change. There's a heart shape changes too.
Hey, what kind of question is that?
That
Of
makes
course he's
sense, and
gonna
a
control it.
skin
What choice does
they
he
give
have?
after the story.
Time is running out. So, would the little dragon dare to hold this power back? Or would he simply give in?
What's up with the narrator?
I think we lost the connection. Turn to the castle.
Dare to hold this power back?
Give it in. Okay,
Or
there it is.
would he simply
Hold back the darkness.
The
Why would I
little
return to the
dragon
castle?
and his
Tell me.
companions
I don't think I am going to return the castle.
blank again?
Castle we starting a friendship.
Huh?
Yeah.
What's going on? Are we running out of ink?
Once the ink runs out, is that the end of the story?
I had a feeling this would happen.
What's happening to the others?
Now that the story's ink was spent, all that lay ahead were blank pages.
Alice. Oh, Alice calls us again. Nice. Dodable.
Hello, children. If you're hearing this recording, it's because you've reached a certain ending.
Hmm?
You may have noticed that little Durin's experiences have been written into the pages of this book. Well, you should know that in the same way,
Bro,
its
if you
ending
really
will also
listen
be
close, there is a
written
heartbeat going on.
onto him. So be careful, because triggering a bad ending could be somewhat problematic.
You're wearing.
Let me guess. You're upset that I didn't warn you earlier? Don't worry, though. I've thought it all through. I built a very special feature into this book, just for you, the witnesses of this tale. So, go ahead. See if you can turn back the pages. If you're not happy with the ending you've reached, just flip back a few pages and let the tale unfold once more.
Talking about the plot twist.
Pretty incredible, huh? That's the power of magic.
So we are rewriting a fate. Destiny never changes. Okay, let's return to the castle first.
Dare to hold this power.
Returning to the castle. I just never thought crossing over into a new world would create so much trouble. All I wanted was to make some friends. I'm starting to think I kind of miss being in Simulanka.
You might look back on it with fondness, but if I were you, I wouldn't miss it.
Why?
Sometimes, moving on with your life comes at a cost. But that's better than going nowhere at all.
You don't have to worry, Durin. No matter what problem you face, there will always be a solution.
Okay. Sometimes I wish I could just go back and see it again.
The story will eventually reach its conclusion.
As the little dragon slipped back inside the castle's walls, the clamor of the outside world fell away. There was no danger here, no problems for the little dragon to resolve.
So why
As
we are
soon
here
as
again?
his mother finished her story, it was time for the child to drift off into the world of dreams. And so the
That doesn't make
story
any sense to me.
ended, with the little dragon fast asleep in his castle, just like he had never even hatched.
Okay, that should be a fine one.
What's going on? I feel so weak.
Hey, what's happening? Durin, wake up!
We reach an ending.
But this can't be how it ends. Durin promised to bring back everyone's memories. There's no way he'd accept an ending like this.
Looks like you've discovered another possible ending. Do not lose hope. You just need to keep searching, for there are possibilities that only you can bring to life.
Okay, we are going to flip pages too.
Would he dare to hold this power back? Or would he simply give in?
What is that? We are going
If we go
again.
this way, we'll be returning to the castle.
Returning to the castle.
Yeah, you'll just be hiding from your problems and pretending like none of this ever happened. Is that really what you want, Durin?
I
No.
see.
Would he dare to hold this power back? Or would he simply give
How can I activate that one? There's no other way than give in. Yeah? I don't have any other option.
Would he dare to hold this power back? Or would he simply
Give in.
give in?
Yeah, I am also given this time.
I still have so much to learn about.
No, Durin's first line, I guess. There was a Durin first line, that should be a good one.
The little dragon was at an impasse, and the dark power within him surged like a tide. Unchecked, the darkness engulfed everything around it, including the little dragon's soul. The little dragon's story faded into nothingness, And in the world beyond the castle, only the evil dragon's tale endured.
Is this me?
And so the story ended, with the little dragon fading from sight, leaving nothing but the evil dragon's shadow in his place.
So story's over.
Oh no! That means Durin... What do we do now?
I think we already gave up again. That's not good.
Looks like you've discovered another possible ending. Do not lose hope. You just need to keep searching, for there are possibilities that only you can bring to life.
Okay, after 2 times flip back, that should be it.
What's going on here? Why isn't the story letting Durin just suppress the abyssal power? It keeps getting stuck.
Okay, he got heart attack, I guess.
It seems the act of suppressing the power counts as an event in the story. In other words,
So, what now? Did we use too much earlier? How are we supposed to write a happy ending with only this much left? But...
Well, this is Durin's story. As long as he's alive and well, why should it end?
Yeah.
If there really is such a direct correlation between the story and his fate, I may have a potential hypothesis. Durin was, and still is in essence, a storybook character, written into being by M. From the moment he was born, he has always dwelt within her story. And I suspect that has remained the case, even after his arrival in Teyvat. Reviving Durin in the evil dragon's place was an act of grafting this Durin story onto the latter's fate. In essence, that is how his fate was rewritten. But there is a fundamental difference between a being's story and its fate. As Miss Barbeloth reminded us, the fate of every living being in Teyvat has been woven into the fabric of time. Its most natural path, therefore, is to proceed along its given track. But Durin's story, on the other hand...
Yeah, he needs all
As Durin's connection to this world wore thin, not only have people started to forget him, he started to lose control of the abyssal power within. In other words, his story can't continue, because the author's ink is drying up. That's what it seems like to me.
It would seem the little dragon had made a group of fine friends indeed.
Okay, it's the letter voice again.
Save it. The question is, are you here to help him, or stand in his way?
This is as far as the story can go. What path will you choose?
Okay, it's a memory, is a current time. The students now.
I suppose
The
the final decision is up to me. It's hard to believe I never actually left my mother's story. If that's true, I'd like to go there and see for myself.
By there, I take it you mean the blank pages of the unwritten chapter ahead?
Yeah.
But we still don't even know how Alice's magic works. If Durin belongs inside the story, then going outside of it to some unwritten part, isn't that too risky?
That should be.
I'm not afraid.
I second that. It would seem this is one answer you need to go seize for yourself.
So be it. Whatever obstacles stand in your way, we'll tear them down together.
I won't always be too direct to anyone. I don't like his because attitude.
Watch out!
Fabric is a one is a dragon. Okay, I think I should eat normal. It's not working too.
As if struck by some transcendent will.
Okay, great. Finally.
Gotta keep going.
Okay.
Ahead lies only a stormless void.
My consciousness is slipping away.
Keep going, Durin. A pure soul is your essence, not an empty void.
I feel so weak.
Stand tall, Durin. You are not some amorphous idea. The body I made for you is flesh and bone.
Am I truly alive?
Yes, Durin, but you must keep going. You're as alive and real as I am.
I can't feel a connection.
You're not alone in this world, Durin. At the very least, you have me.
Kids albedo voice line
I
I
can't remember anything. Who am I?
Your name is Durin, and there are many who still remember it.
My name is Durin.
You're taking too long. Come on, Durin, run! In this world, fate waits for no one.
Wait! Where am I meant to go? What am I supposed to do?
Go. Make your wish come true, Durin.
My wish?
Okay, the stairs appear finally.
Your story's not over yet.
It gets a traveler voice. Your story is not over yet. What? Okay, Sri Lanka again. We're back on Sri Lanka. Oh, but
Silence, huh? Have you nothing to say about my proposal?
Let me get this straight. You want to graft your story onto this unfinished thread of fate, and in doing so, not only rewrite that fate, but allow the story to live on.
Quite the brilliant idea. Still, the story's survival depends entirely on whether the author keeps writing.
Exactly. And the moment foretold by the prophecy is still centuries away.
I see. I thought my own ignorance might be the problem. That I'd asked more of the noble science of alchemy than it could ever deliver.
What
or
the hell?
that I had failed to discern the heavenly signs and grasp the secret truth underlying the prophecy. Little did I imagine that time itself would prove to be the greatest hurdle of all.
Well, my friend, this has been a most intriguing experiment. And from an academic perspective, at least, I don't think it was a bad proposal.
Someday, the prophecy will come to
Nicole is
pass.
granddaughter?
So remember,
What the hell?
much like
I
the
thought that was
stars
Nicole.
themselves, there
Yeah.
will always be
I thought granddaughter was a Nicole. But she's not. Just tell me it's a clearly.
Thank you, everyone. You've helped me so much already.
I thought
But
that was an
Alice,
equal one.
I still have one final favor to ask of you. Will you lend me your magic one last time, just enough for me to keep his story alive until the prophecy is fulfilled?
You mean you want me to extend your lifespan?
No, not in that sense. As Rhindaughter once told me, the laws governing life and death are among the most unyielding in this world. I'm well aware of that. Whether it lasts a day or an age,
Nicole
the
is gone.
span of one's life is determined by fate alone. If I tried to breach that law by force, I'm afraid I would lose what makes me human. This is not a path I want to go down. If I am to die, then I shall die a human.
So, what is it that you want me to do?
I would like you to send this pen of mine into the future.
I see. Then perhaps there really is a way I can help. I could create a kind of story magic to take over the writing once you're gone. Oh, but for it to work, you would need to provide enough of your own words for it to learn from.
How much?
Oh, an immense amount. So much, in fact, that you would have to spend the rest of your life writing. And even then, I'm sorry to say, it would not last forever. No matter how much you write, there is a limit to the number of words you can leave behind. But the world itself will never stop changing.
Okay.
Someday, perhaps, even your entire corpus will not be enough for the magic to continue describing this world. And when that happens, the story will end.
Still, it's worth a try.
Okay, so Durin write his own story, I guess.
Oh, my dear Anya. Even after all this time, you're still... Look at you. You should be enjoying your old age in peace and quiet, especially now that things are finally returning to normal after that terrible calamity.
Once he leaves Simulanka, things will only get more complicated. If his story is to continue, there needs to be more material for the magic to draw upon. I'll just have to skip over some of the less important details.
Anya, why do you insist on sending him out of the storybook world? Why must he face his fate in Teyvat? Why not just let him remain within the story? With my magic, even fate's curse could be undone and he could live happily ever after.
I suppose. In fairy tales, all it takes is a heartfelt wish. And even a wooden puppet can turn himself into a real boy and live happily ever after. That's just how fairy tales end, isn't it? But have you ever wondered what happens to the main character after the ever after?
Nah.
Tell me, Alice, in your eyes, what would be a writer's greatest regret?
To leave a story without an ending.
Not a bad answer. It's true, many writers come to consider that their greatest regret. But I see things differently. My greatest regret is that every story I write has to come to an end in the first place.
Anya.
No matter how brilliantly a character shines, the moment their story ends, their potential is lost forever. For them, the story itself becomes an inescapable fate. But what if, instead, I could place my pen in their hand and let them continue the story themselves.
You mean...
You said it yourself. I can only leave so many words behind. Even with your magic, the idea that I could keep the story going until the prophecy comes to pass is wishful thinking at best. But I've found a way to use your magic to transform some of my finished stories into a special kind of ink. This ink is a magical medium he can use to complete the story the way he wants to. For what is storytelling but another kind of magic? And if he can experience the whole tale himself while leaving behind his own wishes and aspirations, even once he reaches the chapter where I stopped, he'll still be able to carry the story forward on his own. And so, by leaving him this ink, I can entrust him with the responsibility of writing his own story.
A character with the power to write their own story.
That way, he'll finally be free from the cage that is my pen. And like anyone else living in the real world, he can go on to create a life of his own.
And you no longer need to worry about the constraints of my magic. What a brilliant idea, Anya. But there are still risks. First of all, once he arrives in Teyvat, he'll have to rely entirely on the story you left him to maintain his connection to that world. As you gradually hand over creative control, that connection will grow weaker, and at some point, he might lose it altogether.
But at the same time, he'll also have the chance to forge that connection for himself.
The issue is, this method taps into too many of Teyvat's core secrets. Any overt hints you try to leave will be erased in no time. In fact, it'd be hard for you to leave anything at all to guide them.
We still have the story itself, though. I can use that to show them the way.
It's entirely possible he burns through all your ink, never reaches the chapter you had in mind, and gets stuck, roaming the chapters of his past. But despite all that,
I still believe in what this child can become. His hopes and wishes can be his ink, so he won't be trapped by mine running dry.
Oh, what the writer you are, Anya. Your imagination never ceases to amaze. And you do know how much I love a happy ending. You shall have my help, my dear.
Thank you, my friend. Well then, my child. Do you understand what you must do?
Yes, I think I do. It's my turn to keep this story alive.
Then what's holding you back?
What will become of you after I take up this pen?
I will fade away. There will no longer be a reason for me to go on existing. My child, or your mother, I should say, passed away long ago. The voice you're hearing is nothing but a magical echo that has now fulfilled its purpose. You needn't feel so reluctant to let me go.
I know my mother died long ago. It's just, when you lose your mom too soon, it's hard to tear yourself away from the stories she used to read. I guess it's a silly way of pretending she's still here, by your side.
Durin.
But after coming to this world and traveling it with my friends, facing all kinds of enemies together, I suddenly realized I couldn't just sit around listening to my mother's stories because I'd found a new purpose in life. Maybe this is just what growing up feels like. With all my new friends waiting, it's time I finally set aside my mother's storybook. I'm ready to grow up now, Mom.
Then take this. A gift I should have given you a long time ago. You've witnessed this story from the very beginning. Made your wishes, offered your blessings, and even wrote your choices into its pages. From here on out, this pen is yours. Now I ask of you, the other pillar of this story, as both its reader and its witness, will you turn the page so the next chapter can begin?
Okay, we are on the final chapter now. The next chapter can begin.
Suddenly and without warning, the powers of darkness struck. The question was, could the little dragon prevail? Alas, it was here that the story witch's tale had to end.
But Durin's tale, on the other hand, had only just begun.
Okay.
Stepping into his mother's memories, he picked up her pen. And so the story that was ending began anew. He had made up his mind to challenge the fate that barred the way ahead.
Looks like this is the final step.
A chance to strike back at fate? Now that's not something that comes knocking every day.
If you are fighting with that thing.
No, that fate no longer defines me. In the end, only my story shall endure.
Okay, during this game, I guess.
Stay back! Stay back! The story has only just begun! No, not yet! Leave it to me!
No dodging this one. Here, I'll help lift you up.
Okay.
The story has only just begun! My strength is far from spent.
Without amplifications, 26k by ease. over and d5 it's a basically a build or noblesse. Okay, it's a c3 but I'm sure to be low.
Looks like there's nowhere to hide. Here, I'll cover for you.
Okay. I'll be able to help us there.
Leave it this time, the light prevails.
The dragon is dead, I guess.
Thank you, Mom. And so it was that Durin defeated the darkness and rewrote his fate. But his story is far from over.
Okay. So there should be any future events, I guess. Maybe we got a reference of future events. There is no Easter egg in these events. That's a shame. They should add something on the Easter event part. I really interested to see Easter event parts. Like Columbina story, we saw many Easter eggs. Like Columbina wearings. Reindeer.
Is everyone okay?
We're fine, thanks. And hey, we all saw how you fought back there. That was awesome!
I have to admit, I do feel like something in me has changed. I owe you all so much. Without your help, I don't know if I could have ever made it this far.
Just a shame I could only help out from the sidelines. Like I said before, it's not every day that you get to put fate in its place.
Well, I'm sure you'll hear it someday.
Hear what?
The chance to strike back at fate knocking at your door.
What the hell?
Yeah, maybe someday.
Allow me to
I
just
don't
check
know.
one thing.
What's one to try to be accomplished again?
Yes. The abyssal power within you has stabilized again. And those strange symptoms you were experiencing seem to have completely disappeared.
Oh, thank goodness!
I wonder what it means, though. Aside from the principles of alchemy, what other law of this world governs his being?
Look, it all turned out fine, so just leave it at that. Now that this one's out of danger, it's time for me to get out of here.
What?
You're
My wonder
leaving
is
so
fast.
soon? Don't humans usually throw a party after something like this?
What the hell?
Party? Do I look like that kind of guy? Anyway, come find me again next time you're in trouble. That's what friends are for, right?
Some people never change.
In a way, though, he is right. This is Durin's moment to celebrate, not the time for academic discussions.
Hey, I don't blame you for asking. And honestly, I'd be perfectly happy to talk about it. It's just, I wouldn't even know where to start.
It's all right. I'm sure we'll get a chance at some point. After all, your story's only just begun. All right then, Traveler and Paimon, we'll part ways here. Given the extraordinary nature of the things we witnessed today, I need to make sure it's all recorded properly.
Okay, see ya!
We should meet him.
Oh, it's party time next! Huh?
Yes.
Congratulations on completing your mission. Now then, as per our agreement, it's about time you returned that book.
She must have known the moment we finished! Just like she said she would!
So where should we return her?
I've heard dressing appropriately
I
is
have
a
only a
must
skin. I
for
don't know.
socializing.
That's a shame. Okay, let's go library, I guess. There's no way we can. Oh, yeah. Ah, I have to complete the 3 bosses too. No. Wow. Seriously. I have to complete that part too.
Ah, my writer and witness. It's been quite the journey,
Alice.
hasn't it?
Alice
You had
knows.
special plans for the traveler from the start, didn't you?
But of course, that goes without saying. For a story to live on, it needs both a writer and a reader. Only then can my magic take effect. I chose the traveler as the witness because of the special nature of who he is. It's not easy finding someone with that kind of background, you know. For a moment, I even considered taking the role myself.
You're the only one who understands what was going on.
At least it made for an interesting story, right?
Huh? What are you doing
Tone
here,
of
tone-deaf
Bard.
bard?
With the Hexen Circle carrying out such a risky experiment in Mondstadt, it didn't cross your minds that the Animo Archon might be slightly curious?
Sorry for the trouble, Lord Barbados.
Think nothing of it. I dare say the Animo Archon quite enjoyed coming along for the ride. And now then, as agreed, let us see the fruits of your labor.
Here, please take a look.
Well, well, well. Somehow, despite all my careful planning, it still turned out to be full of surprises. It never even crossed my mind that Rhindotter's child would be capable of handling that kind of alchemy in her stead. When he asked for help with the materials, oh my, I nearly couldn't believe it. If only
Rhindotter's
the
child.
others were here too, we
So
could all
Alice is
celebrate
not
together.
her mom.
I'm right here, you know. The only one who hasn't responded is the one busy stuffing her face over there.
Is that you, Barbie? A little late to the party, don't you think?
Come here, child. Let me take a closer look at you.
All right, Aunt Seer Witch. Here I am.
Just as I thought. This child's fate does not appear among the stars. Anya has accomplished what almost no one before her could.
What does that mean?
Child, all you need to know is that you're very lucky indeed.
Huh? What?
Oh.
She already left.
Just like how she was in the story, huh?
Tell me, little Durin, what will you do next? I, for one, cannot wait to see how your story unfolds.
Well, there's so much I want to do. I'm not even sure where to begin.
How about settling your most recent regret?
What the hell are you doing?
Not so fast, tone-deaf bard. What exactly did you just tell Durin to do?
To make a long overdue wish come true.
Thank you once again, Alice.
How much time do you have left?
I believe these should be my final moments. Just enough time to say goodbye to my dearest friend.
This feels like having to say our final goodbyes all over again. I don't like it. Not one bit.
I
Bro.
don't know how to respond to that. Strange. You were always such a cheerful figure in my stories. I even dubbed you the Merry Witch, you know.
Oh, please. You know full well it was your stories that first taught me what true pain and sadness felt like. Aside from saying goodbye to me, shouldn't you also leave a few words for the child? Since the book will be his to continue, why don't you write him a little parting note?
There's no need. His mother already did that long, long ago. All that remains is for me to convey it on her behalf.
What's that mean?
My child, these may be the last words I get to leave you. I've always thought of the characters in my stories as my children, loving each one of them, just like a mother would. But you are the most extraordinary of them all. You alone can defy the fate of this world and write the perfect ending to my story. You alone shall leave these pages for a future I will not see. Still, I say to you, fly, my sweet child. Just like a forest breeze yearns for the open sky, head into the unknown and seek an adventure to call your own. If you meet a dragon bright as 1,000 jewels, dance through the air together.
Seriously, Devalin and Dragon
alone,
during
for
both
this
on
world has accepted your place in it. Do not lose heart. You still have many wishes left to fulfill. A long tale awaits you, my love. Let songs and flowers be the ink that fills its pages. Take my pen and use it to continue your story.
Okay, finally we done that during our story quest. And story quest is to find. It's so good to done. 68k Mora. No way. Okay, so let's see. What's here? Okay, let's me invest my 120 resin then. Oh, Alice is here.
There you go! Your very own copy of the book. We wouldn't want one of the story's key witnesses to leave empty-handed now, would we? Of course, this copy isn't magical in the same way, but rest assured, all the twists and turns are still there.
Okay, so we can read that story part. Where's Durin go? Oh, Venti.
And so they flew together, Durin and Dvalin, over the skies of Mondstadt. Who'd have thought such words
Do
could
you
ever
think
have described a happy
that
ending, huh?
there is a chance we can play Devalin? They make playable Devalin. Because he's also one of the Savinias after all. Seem hold as power as new villain. That should be a chance, I guess. Let's invite players then. Okay, someone is coming. I have to clear 3 weekly bosses, that's a pain. What the hell? How fast they are all come.
It all adds up.
Okay. Okay, someone is using Furina. Iskar. Okay bro, what are you using?
Benny's
Just
adventure
this day.
team, assemble!
Okay, Kanye, so I have to need a healer then.
Or not.
Let me consider. 258. It should be fine.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
I thought Kanye was changing something. It's a 4P. But that's fine. Let's see how is correct set. Why you support Support is the best way to play. Bro, what the hell with the Furina damage? Wait, let me check on core. Wait, who is using core?
Far too slow. Rapid speed. Yes, this is more like it.
Easy. Ah. Why, bro? Why you hide your details? I should really interested in seeing. It's like a 45 screen. I know it's not consistent, but see, it's 38 screen. That Free is something good, like C2, I guess. No, C6 doesn't matter. If he is C6, I know. He already hit the 50 consistent. I don't think I healed that much. Yeah.
My power is immense!
One blast is quite enough!
Oh, what the hell? I don't have any healer kind of category.
Let the world collide!
We really are maintaining food in a full uptime because I don't feel like that. I just feel like Purina is also using a healer part.
Calm down!
See, first my screen doesn't show us in real time, or I think my pop this on. Can you really hit too much? Yeah, it's like how much he hit? I said it was like 45k I saw.
He might feel a little bit.
This calls for some pomp and ceremony.
It's good. He didn't do.
Good lord, always forgetting your lines.
It's close enough, it's good.
Our performance has yet to conclude.
Okay, he's already done.
For you, my dear.
That is a flute, I guess, weapon he was using. Let us go. I got only a one. Legends of Death. Oh, that was so good. Double attack, I know. It's not good that much, but it's fine. Necker should not be a weekly, I guess. Okay, I fell into the wire. Let's see. Who's my next secret? Okay, Penny has Mardarian, but doesn't have Mora. Game Alga doesn't need. Neither इसको should pick crown. Jack doesn't matter. Shinjo is not good. It's a shielder. Maybe not. I have enough material though. They are both sharing the same mats. I can see now like 9. I really don't understand who she needs my mate. Okay, I'm upgrading Mizuki right now, so I'm just farming for Mizuki then. Okay, I got new job though. I don't like that part. Okay, I'm going to farm that first. Okay, he needs wheel. I know it's Arlecchino. Shinjuku needs wolf. Gee. That's also a wolf. Okay. I can't upgrade Thoma either. Matching is the easiest way to play. Yeah, I hope so. Matching should be a fine one. Citlale. That is his artifact. Arlecchino should be a fine, I guess, on a DPS part. Okay. Let's see what we deal.
Letting great names echo!
26k ultimate. 78k 16. It's a basically a pretty on Arlecchino. It's 100 literally by 100k consistency में आई है इसने टॉप पे. Arlecchino is seriously a poker. Nice. Oh, C1 R1. Nice, bro. Let's say he kicked me out or what. I really don't know. Tomorrow is next season onslaught is coming. That's why I'm using my resin. Yeah. It's fine then. Let's see. Next one I should. What should we do? Or like like Chahoda. I don't know Chahoda seeing good or not. But I have to upgrade her for no reason. Chahoda can use DPS set properly. Nah, she cannot. There's no way he can use a DPS set. That's exactly what his talents is. That's a DPS bar. Sub DPS supports and project also. Off-field damaging. %10 increase by 1. And I had to lead for 120% of the erosion healing amount. Okay. Pyro leads on erosion everything. So why cryo has a cryo pad? Okay. Let's see what people are using. VPN Silicon and Serenade. I don't have VV. And we see tomorrow is Silicon and Serenade, I guess. Chokra also need Arlecchino, I guess. This is not the HQ. Let's see who is. I have to upgrade to scan bus like 6. That's 12 already, and I have only 11, so I need that boss mate. Why are you building? Yeah, building music. Okay. Music is the best, not the best option I have in anime, but I don't have any other option either. So I'm just going with the Mizuki anyway. Mizuki is a good option in like for next up base. Next up is VP is like 50+% in the first round. First wave, that's a pain. The thing is a fun. Best team is Swirl. There's no other option. Full-time Swirl is like a non-stacking, but it gives you a full-time VP access on Mizuki. It's a really fun. So what the hell, there's triple R Lagina. That's a
Tea
pain.
parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Oh, he's newly at them. It's fine. I don't need to switch. But Kazuha, she gives us like single shot. DPS Durin. Bro, what the hell? They really think DPS Durin can do that, boss? Let's see. Arlequin versus DPS Durin team. Who will win? We like everything access.
Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid?
Don't worry about my bubble.
Rising flames!
See, my ultimate is already here.
Now that's more like it.
And because of Durin's particle generation, I got on one quiz.
With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise.
Okay, they got hit.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Let me just go down there. Oh, I haven't been hit with this one. I know he doesn't provide anything, but there is no reaction. So 100% rest this space.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
First space already.
Everybody stand back.
Good rest.
Look at them. Trapped like a bunch of helpless animals.
Does this make a good ending?
Not bad.
Okay.
You've proven to be a worthy.
Bro, what the hell? How do you die?
Is it my turn now? Off we go.
They are not understanding there, I guess. Okay, Durin is alive now. Just pick a crystallized shard.
Adorn my night.
Bro, first is like Durin's dead and second is like, what?
Time to go.
I haven't seen what comes or not. Only like 80 something is left. Okay, nice. He already kicked me. I have to do event too. Right now. I don't have interest built in Mizuki, but I have to build her like I can use her on a base right now. Basically. Monster telecommissions. Yeah, only one created. That's fine.
Add
Okay.
Thank you for completing.
Okay, Empire is 5.
Add Astro.
PMO departure again.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
Okay, so we are going. I forgot about it. Yeah? You think I am not a Williams guy? Let me show you how careless about I am Primus mind. If you think there is just a one, you just scroll like a 70 or 80, maybe 100 something, all over. Just not once. Here. I don't know. I am really hate to collect that part. And one more. Now I have to collect it. Like I went to story too. I didn't collect on the story page. Okay, why that one's glowing? Yeah, here it is. Clean, 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 clean. Just clean your Primos. How careless I am about my Primos chain. Seriously? Only 800? Literally. I have only a 5 pulse. Okay. Let's see. What's this abuse level? Okay. I can level up at like 70. I have enough material. Level 80. And not enough books. So I'm just upgrading at level 90. Yeah. No one is here.
me now. It's going to get a little chilly.
I'm going in! Shower me with praise!
I have no objections.
How that happened?
Stop that!
It is like iceless effect now. Let's go for event. That is a week of क्योंकि सारे इवेंट पेजेस अनलॉक हैं. Let's go for a challenge then. You think so? No, I don't think I am. I like because nah, nothing, just forgot about it. I tried to say something. Nice. I can't like 2000k or 3000k in that part. Okay. I think I can hit like 4 or 5k points. Minimum 3k. Easy peasy. 5k is too high, in my opinion. Okay, 3000 points are easy. I'm so careless about my views, but I am completing because of I need both to upgrade my Mizuki level 780. 70 is fine. I need music level 80. Where? Okay. But there's no motion. Motion ही नहीं है उसपे. His motion is too slow. Okay. I had like more points. It's easy. I don't understand what's happened at this point. That was problematic. It's a 4K point. It's easy. $4.6K. Nice points, I think. साढ़े 4,000 के साथ okay. What are you doing? They come too fast. I don't have even time to react like that. Basically an ice head. How can I hit 5 points in that situation? Okay, nice, 5,000 points after hitting. Okay. I wish 124 primers. Ooh, it's too low, but it's fine. But also like okay. Their motion is so slow. Okay. There should be a chance I can get. $1,000 points are easily reaches. 600 points, let's see. Fifth is that. Okay. Bro, what the hell? Seriously? I have only a 2,000 points. Seriously, bro. There's a race between 8,000 points. That was a fun LP. Okay. It's 100k points. How many there should be? Because you already got 1000 points, say. But I lost like my most of the cards there. Oh, sorry. Pin got disconnected. Yeah, I yapped so much. Okay, there's no more other levels. Now my music is like level 90 now. Level 80 should be fine enough. I guess that's what should done at level 80. Penguin. Okay, it's nice. You done. 50k basically, 100k points basically in every run. And your counter for today now. Now, today is not a single account review. There is no anyone come to show you their build. I really hope someone should come today before I go offline on. Okay, my event is already done now. Let's see, Mizuki is level 80. No, I don't have quick book. I need more books though. Maybe tomorrow, sure. No. Tomorrow. There's no way.
Have you ever
we
seen
can
these
run
stickers
tomorrow.
in my bag? Do me a favor.
Tomorrow is IST, I guess. Prestigious slot is coming tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow is the season's last day. So next trend is oh no. Its event duration is 7:30. Means after our stream. That's a tough thing. So we are going to farm tomorrow. What? Tomorrow is book day, I guess. That is also fine then. What about boss? I don't think they showed boss there. I really want to see the bosses this time. Reward of fearless and dire difficulty can only be claimed upon claiming a single player challenge. Okay. There should be a single one. After stepping up breakout and player will not be able to consider this claim reward and select mixed blessings. After disturbance breakout. What is first stand? It's a disturb is breakout is like a first 10 days to farm. We get extra reward in every 120 reasons. Like that. Menacing, fearless and eyes. Only support work challenge with the same world. Yeah. Commodity world. So tomorrow is not like our worst challenge. But I hate it. Nah, I should done after stream. After stream should be a fine.
Malazines like to play pranks sometimes.
After how many days I start playing, and now I'm using Risley here. It's feeling too awkward to me. Let's collect her. See, I'm too careless about it.
I once considered keeping
I
some
don't have
pets in
enough
my
clothes.
office.
Only 6.
But soon gave up on the idea. It's just not right to keep.
We have no on that part. PP. If it's like 3 more left. Okay. 3 more on PP. 1, 2, and 3. After one. Why there's nothing important than the I already completed so many challenges. Let's try to do IT then. Museum theater part. I really wanted to complete. Let's see. Can I get here? Ah, I already collected. I don't have anything to use them. There is nothing for me. Let me switch account then. So, which account should I log in? Durin? I haven't upgraded her yet, him yet. That should be a fine one. Hmm. Let's try it then. I get Jehoda on this account too. But there is a part of Durin Story Quest is continue. That should done first then. Yeah, I started and forgot about that part. See, I'm standing still a place.
Hey, Durin! Any more clues for us? We're all set for the next chapter.
Yeah, I was just about to come find you.
Now sprout to life the story's seeds, stirred by wind-born melodies.
It's already a 6:40.
Then on that
I have only a
breeze
45
the
minutes.
music leaves, fading into distant memories. Seek the place where wind and tale entwine, and once there, make 3 riddles into verse, and 3 melodies into song. For in poetry and song will this story start to blossom.
Come on! Another riddle? All that talk about... Oh!
Care to elaborate?
Wind, music, poetry... Tone-deaf bards gotta know the answer.
You mean Lord Barbados? Albedo introduced us when I first arrived in Mondstadt. I
Lord
mean,
Barbados.
someone like me was bound to catch his eye sooner or later.
It's better that it's out in the open anyway. Now, how should we track him down?
Wind guide us.
I'm pretty sure he's already caught wind of what's going on here. Why don't we just see where the wind takes us?
Ah, right. He definitely makes it easy to forget he's a real god sometimes.
I should done that question evening time. Just really add controller forever. Like weathering waves, they add controller. Okay, let's see. I have full resin. And what's my duty? Level 80. Let's kill that boss. How many we have? 12. 8 we need, and we have 5 runs. That should be enough, I guess. Yeah, we have 5 runs now. I have to setting change. I forgot about the settings. Durin switches with
I want to
C6
help.
sucrose. What do you think? It's a C6 sucrose funny. Level 10 friendship, what the hell? Okay. Let's try that boss.
Defensive mode engaged.
Chew on this! Getting done, weather bomb! Absorption test, animal test 60...
Observe. Close your eyes. To dust. Be silent. To to dust.
Go claw! Lash attack! Stand clear!
Close your eyes.
Nice. Then you
to dust.
okay. Let me see. Magic Mouse and its books. Why not Pyro character? Oh, about that boss. Shield doesn't matter for lunar characters. They penetrate shield 100%, so it doesn't belong. Like there's no shield for them. And its def skill is like rest 70% in def. They are just a crazy. 12 and how much I hate that one. I really hate that part. Because I can create pyro one. What a piece.
Installation chamber deployed.
Ah, my particles are waste.
Annihilation mode.
Being done! Animal test 6308. Absorption test.
Be silent. Observe. To dust.
He doesn't deal that much damage, I guess.
Close your eyes. Dark.
Only 100 basically.
Defensive mode engaged.
Animal test 6308.
It depends on how much XP you are using of the board. That is basically a flinch based time. Shit. Why the death? 6. Okay, 2 more. We can do it in there.
Let us have a modicum of patience.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Ultimatum protocol.
Stand clear.
Observe. Close your eyes. To dust.
Yeah, dead. Damn. Seriously.
Observe.
That low damage.
Dark.
I don't think my friends even doesn't try to get taken.
Close your eyes. Beware the creatures of the night.
And I set up. Seriously. I thought I tapped 2 times C, but I tap only 1 time. Why am I saving that artifact? Okay, nice. Materials are full. Because of I have C3 Dignari. So I should farm for them. Oh, that's not good. EN attack gives an FR attack. Yeah, not good. Crit damage crit rate. Crit damage crit rate. Crit damage crit rate. Crit damage crit rate. Relation party members triggers if given characters will feel the key. Words and the new party members triggers will relation if the given characters will key in the creator amount. This created by 50 to 30% and the party members in the relation the will increase by 10%. Only a lunar reaction. If I'm going to use 4 piece, that should be like lunar is waste for Tignari, but his crit damage should be a fine crit. Just like 30% crit rate on him. Yeah, bonus doesn't provide that much. For 19.7. Bro, what the hell with the pieces? Where that upgradation go? Yes, the garment doesn't build. Okay, I don't have pyro, that's why I didn't build him. Pieces are good. Why I don't have a good feather on Varesa? Shit, that's so too bad. I think I have to farm for Varesa then. Let's come on, set. Counter me. Yeah, sure. Why not? No good thing. If you like, I can review now. I have a time for it. But startups are available here? No. Yeah, no. The ban is ready, I guess, or not.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
That is too low. U9. No, it's like triple. Okay, there is no way. Then Janssen should be a fine, I guess. But yeah, Janssen was not built. Let me pick my Janssen then. Cinder City. Oh, what the hell? What am I doing here? is throwing like this there? If you don't have good sights, understandable. But if you have, why are throwing like that? Geo. HP is waste. Pyro is waste. Attack should be a fine. Attack is nice. It's a good one. Plus attack वगैरह वाला. Get it now. Okay. Let attack. It's not worth. Okay, that one is so good. Narrow damage. Attack. No one is good for that, I guess. It's my got something good or not. He doesn't need ER, I guess. I have 5. Okay, I got one attack piece with ER subsets. Not to bother. Okay, I already have one good. But they won't drop that attack. Okay, it's a 37 and I have C4 by the way. I need one more copy of C5 so I can play her properly. Her passes only matters. I have to upgrade her. Like 712 basically. Let's see. Into 3 times I guess. 46.6%. Sorry. Plus 46.6%. Why I'm adding a weapons piece attack to? Yeah. Four, 8, 4. $700. It's 228. 46.6% plus 46.6%. 228. Triple attack should be a fine. Okay. Plus almost. If I'm upgrading her properly, that should be like 2.5k attack nearly. If I build her properly, that's the long case. Okay, our daily is done now.
Welcome to the adventure. Thank you for complete.
Nice.
Add Astra.
I think I have to pre-farm Columbinado, but I pulled Durin for Varasa. Should I really need Column or Flames? It's not like a big deal. Flames already hit 100 to 30k differences, doesn't make any sound. But 30k damage difference create a one rotation in like after 3-4 rotations difference. Yeah, there's 3 rotation and my 4 rotations equal range, so it's too hard to get it. I should pre-farm for sure rather than shit. What is not pity then? I don't think I am on good pity right now. Three, 4, 5. Okay, I'm only on 20 pity. That should be a bad news. And I don't have a Primos, so fun. Okay, anything should be we are doing like what should be done like Theorycrafting, Archon Quests, and maybe area exploration of some parts, because my area exploration is like, yeah, whatever. See, my area exploration is too high. I have to explore like every single reason. That is the toughest part.
Oh, which should I choose? I don't want to add to Anthony's troubles.
Let's see in the screen, bro. Yep. What he was doing there, I don't know. Okay, guys, thanks for the stream today. We meet in evening like after 12 hours. 12. Okay. After 12 hours, we are streaming on a game. So join us there. And thanks for the streaming. Bye, guys. Bye, Oguri bro. Bye bye.